Dual Universe is a sci-fi open-world sandbox MMORPG being developed by NovaQuark and has recently entered into its beta stage where anybody can play the game for a monthly subscription cost of roughly $6 a month. A few of you guys mentioned I should check it out in the comment section of my previous videos, and because I couldn't find a whole lot of information on the game, I decided I'm going to play through it myself to give you guys a bit of an idea of what it's about. And if watching this video does convince you to join, you can sign up using the link in the description. It's one of those referral linky things. Just keep in mind I am jumping in with no prior knowledge of this game, and I'm kind of a noob when it comes to sci-fi stuff, but let's jump into this thing. Right away, the character creation looks pretty limited. I can change my gender. This says it changes my skin tone, but I can't really see my skin, so I'm wondering if that even matters or if there's a way to take the suit off later. I'm gonna go with purple because purple's awesome. Let's go in like that. It looks a lot like The Matrix. The story is basically that the Earth got blown up, so we gotta fly to another habitable place, and we were all sleeping, and now we're waking up, and we're gonna colonize some shit. I really like this music. It reminds me a bit of that Halo song.
Keep an eye on the chat window in the lower.
I'm gonna be amazed if this entire tutorial is fully voiced, though it sounds like a robot voice and not an actual voice actor. That's a whole lot of tools I'm gonna have to learn. This thing, I guess, is a dispenser, and I right click it and it gives me items. Okay. Ooh, there's an elevator. Woo, woo, woo. It's pretty damn laggy. I'm probably gonna need to move this game onto my SSD if this keeps up. Hexagonal grids for the map. Okay. So it looks like to claim one of those hexagonal grids on the map, I need to plop one of these things down, and then that means nobody else can mess with my stuff on that grid. That's kind of like my home base. And I'm betting PvP probably involves like destroying these things if you want to claim somebody else's territory. They're giving me my own free territory claiming thing to start, so I'm gonna get that out of this box here. I have no idea what this scanner thing is. This looks really complicated, and this tutorial is super long. I might be too small brained for this game. Hey, I can see the dude's skin there, right underneath his mask. We're both hopping around, just listening to the tutorial lady in the back of our heads. I want to fly this thing. Okay, the talent system is kind of like Crowfall. You queue up what you want to learn, and it just learns it over time, even if you're offline, so you keep accumulating points. Oh, I can just change my color whenever I want. Okay, that's cool. I think I'm nearing the end of the tutorial. Please, now it's been like 30 minutes. She's asking me to pick my first free hover vehicle. That usually means it's the end, right? I'm gonna go with the racer because it looks more badass. And I don't really know anything about these things, so yeah, I'm just gonna take that one. Leaving Tutorial Planet! Finally, it is still super laggy, so I'm hoping it'll get better when I switch to the Sanctuary world. Bye bye Tutorial Planet. Woo! This place is apparently PvP restricted, so nobody can kill me here. So I gotta pick a nice plot of land to put down my free land claimy thingy that I got from the tutorial. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere here because all the red spots means that they are already taken by other players. Time to build my racer hover thing. Oh, we get to name it. I'm definitely gonna name this the Boopermobile. Gotta fuel it up, of course. This game doesn't mess around. Alright, here we go, Boopermobile. This feels pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I like this. I mean, it doesn't look like much to you guys probably because I turned the graphics down all the way to try and help with the lag because I think my computer can barely reach the system requirements for this, and I moved it to my SSD to help with loading, but yeah, I like this hover thing. I'm gonna select this new spot for my home. I don't remember where the other place was. the graphics don't look good, but I'm telling you, if flying this ship, for some reason, it feels really satisfying. I don't know why. Time to claim my first plot of land. Oh man, I'm so excited. I don't even know why I'm excited to do this. I don't know the implications, but... Oh, we gotta name the territory. I'm just gonna name it Boopertown. So now I can mine this stuff around this territory because it's mine. I'm gonna take out the mining gun, and I think I just click. And yep, that's really easy. I don't need mining pickaxes or anything like that. I'm gonna mine the shit out of my territory. The blue stuff is called quartz, bauxite, limestone. That's like for cement, right? And hematite. I don't know what the hell this sciencey stuff is. Okay, so the nanocrafter in my suit is used to turn it into materials. So the bauxite turns into aluminum, carbon comes from coal, Iron is from hematite, and silicon is from quartz. It's a lot easier to understand what this stuff does now. Time to fly back to the market. Woo! Flying through trees. Tutorial is telling me to buy some materials now to build my house. I'm gonna buy all the stuff to make it pretty so we can make sphere shapes. They're cylinder shape. This is gonna be like Minecraft building on crack. It's even got copy pasting. I feel like I'm learning to use Photoshop right now, but in a game. Come on, Boobermobile, we are going back to build our house. So I gotta place this core to build around it. I think I'll put it right here. Gotta name it again. I'm gonna name this the Booper Shack since the core was kind of small. I'm guessing I can get bigger houses later. So Booper Shack's good to start out with. I can only build outward from the core, it looks like, so I'm gonna need to surround the core with cement to protect it. I'm not sure if people can break it, but I'm just gonna be safe. I'm gonna protect my core. Starting to get the floor done. I'm just gonna do one of those time-lapse montage things for you guys in editing like they do in all those Minecraft videos, but don't expect some amazing structure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Tutorial lady's telling me to put this resurrection thing, so I'm gonna put it here. I can apparently attune to it, and now I think if I die, I'm gonna respawn on this resurrection node, but I'll lose whatever I'm carrying. So this is officially my house. This is where I come when I die, and this is where I store all my stuff. It's time to put in my door. Gotta frame the door. Close up that wall. Time to decorate. I'm gonna run out of cement here before I can even close the roof. Well, whatever, close enough. I hope it doesn't rain on this moon. Okay, so if I want to craft another door, so my own door, I need this stuff. The frame is made from silumen, and I can make that by combining the aluminum with silicon, and that's just the stuff I mine outside. And the screws are going to be made from steel, which is made from combining iron and carbon. That's also outside. So I think I could just craft all this stuff myself. I just need to look at the recipe list and then queue it up. That's pretty cool. So I don't need to just keep buying everything in the auction house. Let's do some ore grinding right here so we can build some pretty stuff. I'm going to set my talent points to learn stuff that makes me do those pure materials better, because I feel like everything I want to craft needs those pure materials as the base. So if I can mine them faster and craft them faster, then I can pump out more stuff for my house faster. The next step in the tutorial is that I should buy a spaceship. I really want to go to space. That's like my goal in this game, is to fly into space. So we're going back to the market so I can buy a spaceship. Here is the ship shop. Some of these ships look really ugly though. I don't want to buy that one. I'm just gonna go for the Dragonfly because it's the cheapest one and I can afford it right now, and I really want to go to space fast. Holy shit, the top floor of the ship shop. Look at these big boys. Oh man, I want to buy that thing. That thing looks freaking badass. 3 million? You gotta be kidding me. I barely have 200k, and that was from the starter quest. Oh man. Sorry my love, I guess we'll have to pass. Long-term goals, guys. Before I put down my spaceship and plant it down, I'm going to go back to the tutorial planet and do the rest of the beginner tutorials. There's a couple of them that I skipped that weren't mandatory, and I'm worried I'm going to crash my ship, or I'm missing out on some stuff, or someone's going to just shoot me out of the sky if I don't do the tutorials first. So this is how I can upgrade ships and make them fly. I kind of get how the shipbuilding stuff works.
Well
I just
done.
put wings on it.
Now
There's no way it's
focus
that
on the
easy.
wing.
I'm going to practice flying with this thing because I think it's supposed to be able to fly now that it has wings. Okay, I'm pressing W. It's not going, it's going down. That's not right. No, 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 not like that. No. Time to leave the tutorial. Here's an assembly line tutorial. I'm guessing this is how the machines link together so that the chests are linked to the machines. That makes sense. The mining tutorial is trying to teach me how to find the ore underground using this radar thing, but I really don't get why anybody would use the radar when it's so much easier to just mine all the rocks on the top, and this radar thing is like a hot and cold game that I really suck at. I think that's the ore. Thank God. I've been searching underground here for like 45 minutes or some shit. I suck at this mini game. Whoa, this ore is this all the ore? 156 liters?
Press the modifier key.
And then 200 liters? Okay, I get 179. I get it now. I get why people mine. Wow, this is way faster than mining on the surface. Holy shit. I need to start mining underground. The stuff on the top is 20 liters at a time. This, if you find one of these, holy shit, you're gonna be rich. We just finished all the tutorials. Time to head back to the Booper Shack. Before we put down my spaceship, I'm gonna use the flatten tool, which I just learned how to use to make a proper landing area. So I'm just gonna flatten all this out. I don't know why there's those little weird triangle holes though, but I can't get rid of them. Gotta add a pretty little walkway to my house for the landing pad. I'm gonna name my ship a spacey name. I think the Ultra Boop Explorer. What? It's error, too many constructs owned. Okay, apparently thanks for asking in chat. Somebody explained I gotta train a skill in my skill tree to be able to own more than 2 cores and to use the bigger cores. So I'm gonna queue up all of those and cancel all my mining queue ups so I can build bigger houses and get more ships out into the world. I don't remember what I was gonna name it the first time. I'm just gonna go with Boop 9000 Explorer. Whew, it worked that time, finally. That took a lot of work. Look at this beautiful beast. Got a fueler up. Finishing up my roof, now it looks like a proper landing pad. So the Booper 9000 Explorer's maiden voyage is to land on the landing pad for practice. Okay, spacebar is still up, just like the hovercraft. So how do I W tilting forward? There's no like forward button. It shows me in the hotkeys. It's moving forward now. It's going. How do I? No. Shit. Don't get stuck. I think I'm stuck. Thank God there's a tool for repositioning the ship so I can just try it again. Okay, hovering is spacebar. W is just tilting me forward. I'm just gonna tilt forward on the pad. I'm there. I just need to stop. I'm gonna get out, stop. Okay, I got it on the landing pad just using the moving tool. I still have no idea how to fly that thing. I'm gonna take a break and try and wait until someone in chat helps me, or I can figure out a YouTube tutorial or something, because I have no idea how to control that thing. My mining training has paid off. Hello, sexy iron deposit. All right, finally, so somebody told me R is turning on the engine. So that's what I was missing. I wasn't turning on the engine. Usually that helps when you're trying to drive a vehicle, is to turn it on first. That's a lot better. I don't get why R isn't in the control list up there. That doesn't, nowhere does it tell you to press R. I feel like that's an important hotkey that they should tell new players about. Here we go, boopers. We are going to space. 4,000 feet. Woo! Here we go. Man, look at all that tiny stuff down there. I'm really going slow and I'm not going up any. I've been at like 4,000 feet now for like 10 minutes and I don't think I'm gonna go any higher. According to the support chat, I got scammed on my Dragonfly. It can't even go to space. God damn it. So the Dragonfly is an atmospheric ship, and to go to space, I need a hybrid ship. It looks like the Skirmisher is the cheapest hybrid model, but it's $430,000. So we're gonna have to do some mining. I'm getting pretty good at flying this Dragonfly, and my new landing pad looks badass from all the iron that I mined. I made it into this beautiful big landing pad, so it's much easier for me to land on when I get my big old ship. Up here is for the Dragonfly, and then down there is gonna be for the big starship when I can finally buy it. And I moved some of the decoration around so it looks really pretty outside. I even set up a mini factory off to the side that's crafting stuff. As you can see, I'm making some serious progress with the Booper Shack. I'm really proud of this. I don't know, it probably doesn't look cool compared to what other people can create, but this is my house. Nobody can take it. It's time to finally place the Skirmisher. After tons of saving up and selling and building a landing pad, we are ready to place this bad boy down. We have enough space in our cores. Booper Space Explorer seems fitting. Hot damn, look at that beautiful piece of metal. Look, I know I said I'm not big on sci-fi, but I can appreciate a sexy spaceship when I see one. Look at that sexy beauty. The maiden voyage is about to begin. Hey, come on, I turned on the engine. Why is it not going forward? No, not again. So, guys, this thing needs space fuel for when it's in space, but when it's in the atmosphere, it needs atmosphere atmosphere fuel. Of course, why wouldn't I know that? It's so obvious. And of course, the atmosphere fuel tanks are underneath the ship, hiding, so I had to tilt it up to find them. This is the actual maiden voyage. The first one did not count at all. Here we go, guys. Finally going into space. Here we go. I also figured out how to swap the view in the vehicles. Alright. So apparently, the skirmisher can't go to space either. Honestly, if it wasn't for the guys in the support chat, I would be so screwed. But basically, they said that for a ship to be able to leave a 1G atmosphere, it has to have a max atmosphere speed of 800 kilometers an hour. Now, my skirmisher only had 600, so I'm gonna plop on a bunch of atmosphere engines until the max speed is above 800, and I hope adding 4 is enough because I am out of money and I'm tired of farming. I just want to go to freaking space. There we go. Max speed is 830. This should be enough. Actual maiden voyage, guys. The first 2 did not count. Holy shit, this thing is booking it. Look at this. Way faster than before. Please, God, tell me this is going to work. Please pass 4K. Oh, it's still going. It's still speeding up. We're getting around 4K. We're going to do it. I think we're going to do it this time. I'm so excited. We freaking did it! Look at it! It's not using the atmosphere engines anymore. Look, it's using the space engines. That means we are in space. It's using the space fuel. Finally! God damn, that was a lot of work. Oh man, look at that. That looks so freaking cool. Look at that back there. Holy shit. And I can really fly anywhere. God damn, this game is huge. I didn't really realize how huge it is until I look at all that stuff. Honestly, I'm getting like goosebumps here. I've never played a game like this where you just fly up from a planet into space. I wonder if this is how astronauts feel, like when they fly up from Earth to like a satellite or something and they look down on it, looking at the universe, all this empty space. I could even go over there and just land on that planet. Man, this is pretty incredible. Damn. I haven't done any PvP or anything in this game yet, so I'm kind of scared someone out here is going to come and shoot me using like a radar to track me down. I don't even think my ship has any guns, does it? Nope, no guns. Now I'm starting to get a little bit anxious now. I'm just flying so far from the planet out into this open space, and my home is back there, and I have no idea what's going on out here. The last thing left to do is to return home from the maiden voyage. So I got a warning when I was leaving the atmosphere. It said not to enter atmospheres over 1,000 kilometers an hour. So we're gonna have to be careful on the landing in. Am I in the atmosphere already? Well, that's a lot closer than I thought. I'm spamming the brakes. Oh god, I'm gonna burn up. No. Oh wait, it's gone. Okay, I think I'm safe. The brakes aren't working. No. My ship. There's a little bit of smoke in front, but the ship's okay. It still works. Everything's fine. Where the hell is my house? Is it all the way over there? It's on the other side of the planet. Oh yeah, I forgot. Planets like rotate and stuff, right? Damn. This game's realism is just way too much for me. It's time to fly home. I think I've been playing this game for long enough at this point. So I'm gonna wrap this up and I'll just give you guys my thoughts overall on this video right here during the flight home. I had a lot of fun playing Dual Universe, but the game is certainly made for the more creative type. They are planning on adding more in the way of combat and quests and stuff, but at the moment it plays more like Minecraft, but in space, obviously with a bit more depth. There were ways to program ship AI and gunner AI, and you can go pretty nuts with what you can make in this game. Apparently, to get the higher tier, stronger resources, you have to go out and mine on the other planets. So I can see a lot of PvP being done around that. In terms of sandbox MMORPGs, this game definitely does it right. It really feels like a true sandbox, and they plan on overhauling the graphics and optimizing it a bit more, which is probably one of my biggest problems with the game, was how laggy it was in some areas. I can't really say anything bad about the game though. It does exactly what it's trying to do, to be a massive sandbox MMORPG where you can build anything in space. So it's really not fair to compare it to a typical MMORPG with quests and stuff like World of Warcraft or something like that. It's more of a question of if this style of game will be for you or not. I will say that when I was making my Black Desert Online video recently, I felt like I was forcing myself to play to get to level 61, but in this game, I genuinely was excited to log in and just keep building stuff and fly my ship around. I was having fun, though I'm not sure how long that would have lasted if I kept playing. I will say though that the server stability is a huge pain in the ass right now. It is a beta and they're clearly dealing with more players than they were expecting, and as I played over the week, the server's issues did improve, but it was frustrating to play at prime time, and at certain times they were constantly taking it down for maintenance and I was getting a lot of disconnects and things like that. The game also doesn't appear to be optimized very well, as I had really bad frame rate drops, as I said, in the populated areas. but that may also be partly due to my PC just barely meeting the system requirements to run the game. So if you do plan on playing Dual Universe, I suggest you check the system requirements and make sure your rig can handle it. As of writing this, there is no pay to win features and also no planned wipe. So if you want to jump in and start building your stuff, you can join a big organization or a guild, and this game would definitely be more fun to play with a big group of people. There's apparently ways to craft ships with multiple pilots and gunners and stuff, but all of that is a bit beyond the scope of this first impressions video. I might make an actual beginner guide tutorial video for this game in the future though. It does have really good in-depth fully voiced tutorials itself, but there's still a lot of stuff they miss out on telling you that I struggled to find out myself. But I'm also a complete noob to space games, so that could be part of it. But that's it for this first impressions video, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about sandbox MMORPGs in general, and if you like to see more of this game on my channel. Don't forget to do all that YouTube stuff, liking and subbing if you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I am booping out.